They say you don't own a farm, you just look after it for the next generation. A traditional sentiment suggesting that we are merely custodians of the land that we walk upon, just like we are custodians when it comes to the next generation. That idea was always present in the original Farmers Dynasty, but in this sequel it is more than a theme. It is the mechanical heart of the world. In Farmers Dynasty 2, every action you'll take is a seed planted for the future. Welcome to Greenthorn Valley, the world of Farmers Dynasty 2. My name is Marty. Please join me for this video presentation where I will not only show you the main features of the game, but will also explain how we evolved from the predecessor. You start the game in the 1960s as you come to picturesque Greenthorn Valley after buying a rundown farm in order to escape the busy big city life while trying to become a respected member of a tight-knit rural community.
Hello, you're the new owner, I presume?
I am indeed. And who might you be?
I am Molly. I live here nearby. Me and my grandfather used to know the previous farm owners well, so he asked me to show you around.
Nice to meet you, Molly. But I've been told the farm would be in good condition while this...
It's in excellent condition considering the circumstances. After the war and economic crisis, most folks left the valley, and many farms are in even worse shape.
The farm isn't just a place where you grow crops, repair or restore it to your liking, or eventually raise a family. It is a living entity that breathes and develops alongside you.
How's the view up there? All right, let's move on.
In this world, time is your most valuable resource, even though Farmers Dynasty 2 delivers a cozy experience throughout. However, fields require ongoing attention, buildings need furnishing and renovation, and the community is eager to welcome you into their midst and their hearts, if you're willing to do your part.
And speaking of repairs, would you mind fixing my hen house? It's not much work, but I'm afraid my hens may freeze in this weather. I may have a surprise for you if you do.
I believe I have fixed your hen house, Jeremy.
Thank you, lad. You'll find more hen food next time you drop by your hen house. I could also give you some hens, but you need to fix your own hen house first.
Will do. Thank you, Jeremy. See ya.
Depending on your actions, it might even evolve. But the results you will only see in present time once you are able to change the character to a descendant of yours and walk in their shoes, while experiencing a whole new era of tools and machinery.
Do you know Hannah? I would very much like to meet her.
And why would you like that?
Well, I live in my late grandfather's house, on the hill by a lake. I heard she might tell me something about him, so...
Well, I am Hannah, but your grandfather is not well remembered here. In fact, the family tale is that he didn't help my grandma Audrey when she needed help setting up this little factory, so I really don't want to talk about him. Afraid I have nothing else to offer you either. Bye.
One of the major additions to Farmers Dynasty 2 compared to its predecessor is the extension of repairs, renovations and furnishing to the world outside of your own farm. So whenever your daily chores are done, and eventually you will even be able to hire helpers to, well, help you, you can focus on the whole open world and the activities you can find within. One of them is what we call the farm flipper. In many sims, once you fix your roof and decorated your property, the fixing is over. Here it is just the beginning. Across the valley you will find remnants of the past. Neglected properties, desolated fields, and structures the former inhabitants and actually the world have moved on from. You can scout the properties, purchase them, and begin the arduous yet very fun DIY process of restoration. And like with your home farm, you are not restricted to exterior work and patching up the walls or roofs. You can paint or wallpaper the interior as well, replace the floors, and start furnishing. Whether you sell these for a profit or keep them to build a multi-location empire or to have a place to store your vehicles close to additional fields or forests you bought nearby is entirely up to you and will define your economic legacy. However, the soul of the farm also lies in the machinery used to maintain and cultivate the land. Farmers Dynasty 2 invites you to find the beauty in the broken and tarnished, while also helping you to save money. You'll discover old equipment, machines that haven't tasted fuel in decades but are still eager to run. The restoration and upgrade system turns maintenance into a craft. While in the beginning you are just able to remove the layers of rust and restore the outer beauty of the machines, at later stages you will be able to upgrade them so you can avoid buying that shiny new tractor for a little while longer. But of course, if you want to add the new Maverick desperately to your vehicle fleet, the machinery shops across the valley are eager to please your needs. To manage an agricultural empire of this scale, all the while trying to pursue romance or helping your neighbors with their tasks and chores in a wide variety of missions, you have to develop your skills. For that, we totally reimagined character progression and added a full skill tree system with 9 different branches. The foundation is based on how you play. Every significant action, from picking up rubble and repurposing it as building material, up to crafting furniture, chopping trees, or working the fields, generates experience. This will result in branch-specific points you can use to unlock new or enhance existing skills. Take the builder tree, for example. In advanced stages, you can carry more materials, sense resources even through walls, or need less working steps to achieve your goals. The more you play, the more you can unlock and eventually become a jack of all trades. And that includes not only farm work or crafting, but other activities like fishing, exploring or mastering drone technology as well. Some of it might be taught to you by certain mentors you'll have to discover. Not to mention matters of the heart that you also have to master if you want to see the next generation of farmers running around on your property. The expansion of activities is not only visible in the mentioned farm restoration, but also in the addition of forestry. The woods are no longer just a decorative border, they can become a functional resource base. With the axe, or later with the trusty chainsaw, clearing land isn't just a chore, it becomes a resource gathering mission. The wood can be processed, sold, or used in the crafting system to build furniture and decorations. This adds a fun hands-on woodworking dimension to the farming experience, where every log feels heavy and every night of restful sleep is well earned. While weather and the changing seasons already played their part in the original experience, for Farmers Dynasty 2 we enhanced the weather and the impact on your daily life. Real farming is a battle not only against the elements but against the calendar. And you will feel this in Greenthorn Valley. The introduction of full seasons, including winter activities, changes the fundamental rhythm of your life, as each season demands a different version of you. Also in terms of taking care of your wide variety of animals, from cows to ducks to bees. Summer is a sprint of growth and nurturing your crops, or vegetables in the greenhouse. Autumn is harvest time and a race against the first frost. However, it is winter where you'll find the biggest changes. When the snow settles, the fields go quiet. The machinery stays loud though. Switch your plow for a snowplow, keep your paths clear, and ensure the village doesn't become isolated. With a wide variety of activities available to you and the demands of the fields not breathing down your neck, you might find some time to experience special events in the game or focus on fishing while you enjoy the tranquil scenery. To pull you deeper into the world, we also added some human needs: hunger, sleep, and hygiene. They will not overburden your gameplay experience though, but rather tap into a subtle sense of reality. After a day of fighting the snow, repairing your harvester in the rain, or taking care of your livestock, your character will be tired, hungry, and dirty. And don't forget to dress accordingly. A thick coat will definitely help you to stay warm during heavy snow on a blistering cold winter day. Returning home is not just an autosave point or an UI shortcut. It is a necessity. Use the shower or take a bath to wash away the grime of the day, which is especially useful if you plan to go on a date later in order to leave a good, clean impression. Cook a meal from your homegrown vegetables. Listen to the radio as you prepare for the next sunrise, or in later stages of the game, spend some quality time with your family. You can have the biggest or most efficient farm in the world, but if the house is empty, what is it good for? Relationships and family will fill that void and mark the dynasty aspect in the title. While the foundation was already present in Farmers Dynasty, for the sequel we greatly enhanced the options. Family life is woven into your daily routine, and your spouse as well as kids react to your presence. We also added special events like sharing meals at the family table or celebrating birthdays.
You can talk to Jack. Perhaps
Village life has also been enhanced. You might encounter people in the valley where the outcome of a mission in the 60s might affect how you can approach them in the present era. so be wary of who you help.
Jack is a different story. But if you talk to Jack, perhaps he might persuade his brother?
I would gladly help you. But what's in it for me?
This is all part of the generational handover, which will culminate with handing your farm over to your offspring at one point on the way to version 1.0.
Well, not sure, to be honest. Who are you? And what on earth is that?
Are you kidding? It's me.
While eventually in the game we will give you the option to freely choose between the 60s and the present era to play in, please don't see this as time travel dynamics. We are just giving you the option to experience two very distinct eras of farming and rural life, each with their own challenges and equipment, like drones and present times to monitor your crops. See it as doubling the fun. And except for a few missions, it is fully optional. That at a few points in your farming adventure there are cross-connected experiences that affect both eras is only spicing up the experience. When you look at all these systems and improvements over the original Farmers Dynasty, you will see that they aren't just a list of new features. They are interconnected gears in a much larger machine built on the beloved but greatly enhanced gameplay of the original. In Farmers Dynasty 2, you're not just tending to the fields or to your animals to generate a profit. You are tending to a legacy. Progress takes many forms in Greenthorn Valley. It's found in the quiet moments of a winter morning, in the roar of the engine of a restored or upgraded vehicle, in the sizzling of a pan when you cook a meal from your own produce or a fish you caught with your own hands. It is found in the growth of your crops and the growth of your children. Yet, it is more than the sum of all parts, as every element in Farmers Dynasty 2 works together to build something larger. The result is a game that focuses less on isolated tasks and more on building a lasting legacy. A game where you can experience rural life in almost every aspect according to your playstyle. And in your own tempo. From controlling a tractor to milking the cows to the emotional warmth of a family dinner. Whether you're a returning fan of the original or a newcomer looking for a cozy digital home, Greenthorn Valley is ready for you. The land is there, the tools are there. The only thing missing is you. Welcome to Farmers Dynasty 2.